Hey my bowl of cereal, has anyone else lately been having these deep down, dark and depressing thoughts of how the next generations are going to experience a dystopian and sinister society growing up with nothing more than an algorithm that preys on their naive little minds to scape them in whichever way that algorithm sees fit through addictive scrolling on the worst social media platforms possible? Yeah, me neither. Completely unrelated to that, my little sister just downloaded Snapchat and my entire family hates it. Not because of the constant stream of noise from the short form content that is constantly being scrolled on there.
How to turn your stinky farts into irresistible pheromones.
No, we're already used to that from TikTok. Hey, can you stop please?
Huh?
Also, what the fuck are you watching?
Nothing. Huh. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was a little confused about why my sister was so excited to use Snapchat in 2024. Since the only interaction I've ever had with the app was first when I was a teenager in high school, where I had a 5-week streak with my crush at the time. Until one day my phone fell out of my back pocket into the toilet, broke my phone and my heart, since she was so mad at me for me breaking our streak like that we stopped being friends entirely. Damn you non-waterproof HTC M9S. And then I hadn't heard of anyone using the app until I saw Drew Gooden's video 3 years ago, which was literally called Snapchat is so dumb.
This is bad.
So by now, I expected them to be bankrupt, but just as humanity still exists, even though it has been going nothing but downhill for the past 3 years, Snapchat still exists after having gone nothing but downhill for the past 3 years. Except they did so at double the speed. For example, why the fuck is it that when on a brand new account on a factory reset phone, I open Snapchat, an app which is designed to send the dick pics to the homies, they first show me a heat map of the entire Snapchat user base on Earth? Do you think I'll get more hooked to your app seeing I can compete with United States President Joe Biden in the White House on getting more Snapchat activity in my area? Well, probably, but that's beside the point. When I open Snapchat, I don't want to be shown a worse version of Google Maps. I can just grab an iPhone and open Apple Maps for that. The only positive this feature has is that you can click on a location to see the most popular times of day Snapchat is being used at that location at every day of the week. So now you know that when you want to watch NASCAR in North Carolina on a Saturday, you better do so at 5 a.m. in the morning, because there'll be no Snapchat users around to put you in the spotlight. Literally, there's a Snapchat feature called Spotlight, which is their version of TikTok. Because we're 2024, so it's no social media app without the possibility of endlessly scrolling short 10 to 60 second packaged videos where with every thumb movement you lose a finite amount of brain cells, except where with Instagram Reels, TikToks or YouTube Shorts you'll have that problem where occasionally you do stumble on a 20-second video that's genuinely funny. Well, with Snapchat you don't have that problem. Instead, you have a continuous, endless and uninterrupted supply of the worst content the internet has to offer.
Is that Brent Rivera?
You know, that annoying little shit Jack Doherty, green screen kids, secret rooms, 2 things I just made a video about, and butts. This is a butt, and this is a butt. Everywhere you look on Spotlight, there's a butt. No, really, after using Snapchat for about a week, I am sure that 97% of Snapchat Spotlights is nothing but butts. I'm actually starting to think that the Snapchat algorithm scans a Spotlight before you uploading it, and if there's not at least 1 second of butt in there, they'll snap you. As in, they'll send an assassin to your house to snap your neck.
Aha!
Oh, wait, no, there's a button there.
Huh. I guess there was a button there.
And that's Snapchat Spotlight. This is also the only safe space where prank influencers can still exist without being ridiculed by the rest of the internet. And they have a wide variety of pranks, such as this one, where they catch people in the act of looking at someone else's butt.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Now make sure to not confuse Snapchat Spotlight with Snapchat Stories. They are entirely different. See, with Snapchat Spotlight you had butts, but with Snapchat Stories you get reenactments of
corn
scenarios. Look at this one, for example, where someone's stuck in a dishwasher. Ooh, another butt. And this is posted by Magic and Mischief, featuring the most famous magicians across the USA pulling off incredible tricks and pranks. You won't be disappointed. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. What's the magic trick here? That you were able to stretch this staged scenario into a 17-minute Snapchat story? Yes. This video is 17 minutes long. Do I use my feet or my butt to get out of the dishwasher? I know, let's try both. And now he's trying really hard to pull her out of there.
Pull.
And if it's not about someone sticking their butt out of a washing machine, it's about someone cheating on their partner while they're sitting right next to them. Take this page for example, Fun It. This is a place for pranks and comedy. Subscribe! That should be the description of my YouTube channel. And it's a 10-minute video with intense thriller music about some guy cheating on their partner in a sauna while she's sleeping next to him. Oh my god, can I touch you? I have a girlfriend. Please let me touch you. Okay. She's still sleeping? Give me some of whatever she's smoking. And yes, most of these are people or organizations advertising an infinite amount of OnlyFans models. Which is fine, I have nothing against OnlyFans. I actually think it's great now that people in that industry can be independent and not always be managed by an exploitative porn studio. But maybe don't advertise on an app where 20% are confirmed minors, and the majority of the 40% users that are 18 to 24 years old are likely minors lying about their age. And also, their algorithm clearly makes no distinction between adult content and kids content. Because after this OnlyFans ad, I was straight up shown a skibbity toilet video. Yeah. The algorithm for sure knows the difference between kids and adults on this app. An app that is infamously known to be full of groomers. I don't know what it's like in the US, so let me know in the comments if it's completely different there. But here in Belgium, I remember vividly of having multiple classes in both elementary and high school where we were taught about unhealthy beauty standards and where teachers used Barbie and Ken dolls as unhealthy, toxic examples of how big corporations influenced an entire generation of people into feeling insecure, so they will do anything to reach that unhealthy ideal beauty standards. And it's really cool that now 20 years later we finally have the Barbie movie to address like 1% of that problem. But what's less cool is that now we're not just destroying all of that progress, we're actively making it worse by openly accepting millions of 13-year-old girls getting exposed to thousands of OnlyFans models whose jobs are literally to have the most universally ideal body to attract as many possible customers, which is probably a way worse influence for 13-year-old girls to get exposed to every time they scroll Snapchat, which, looking at my little sister, is about 25 hours a day. And then on the other side, millions of 13-year-old boys get exposed to those same OnlyFans models, so their brains get wired to see that as like the normal idea of beauty, and so in the process it's pressuring an entire generation to adhere by these unrealistic, unhealthy beauty standards even more so than the last. Jesus Christ, we get it, dude. Kinda like what Dan Schneider did with feet. Feet. Oh shit, gotta focus on this video and scroll some more Snapchat. Feet. Yeah, it gets worse. You have feet Snapchat.
I think you know where this about to go.
Downhill? Pretty sure it's about to go downhill. See, I always thought that Twitter was the worst social media platform to exist. And even on Twitter, everyone laughs with Snapchat. Like, people laugh at the actual Snapchat Twitter account, and it's hilarious. For example, take this tweet made by Jeff Wittek, who was a member of the Daviodo Dobrik's vlog squad.
What, are you gonna fucking pull out a gun and shoot me?
Until he experienced the worst day of his life by suffering a serious head trauma, being swung around by a crane at dangerous speeds controlled by Daviodo Dobrik for one of David's videos. And then, after the accident, basically got abandoned in the hospital and completely ignored by David, even though he was the one who caused the almost fatal injury. I mean, that's the worst day of David's life. That's the worst day of Daviodo Dobrik's life.
That day is like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and I wish I would fucking do anything to take that day back.
Man, almost fatally injuring my friend and then completely ignoring him in the hospital is the worst thing I ever done. It's the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
Oh, no.
I feel so bad for you, man.
Which is why Jeff Wittek is currently suing Daviodo Dobrik for $10 million. And I really hope he wins the lawsuit, because Daviodo Dobrik is a fucking sociopath. Side note, apparently in the police report of the accident, David allegedly filled in Jeff Wittek's name as the person who was driving the crane, while Jeff Wittek was hanging from the crane and got severely injured.
Wasn't as much of an accident, it was more of a failed prank that I wasn't in on. And then when it came down to it and I was in the hospital and they filled out an accident report and they said that I was driving.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best defense, buddy. Anyway, after this entire situation, and Daviodo Dobrik also got exposed for allegedly helping his friends with sexual assault and this little sociopath was shunned off of every social media platform, and so with nowhere else to go, he became a Snapchat exclusive influencer. And he's going wild on Snapchat. Just yesterday, he posted 83 stories in just 2 hours. Now doing mini mukbangs.
Hey again, this is my favorite meal. It's beef carpaccio. That's good, you deserve it. I think I can put it in my mouth in one bite. That is crazy how it's like one bro. David.
That's like $20 bite right there.
You're an animal, thank you. It's not that bad.
Daviodo Dobrik unironically eating a big mouthful of meat on camera for only like 5,000 viewers is the funniest poetic justice I've experienced in my entire life.
The worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I feel so bad for you, man.
But so Jeff Wittek wrote this tweet to Snapchat. Yo, at Snapchat, you're paying a guy that smashed my skull in for a prank and left me with lifelong injuries? He also filmed and organized multiple sexual assaults. That's why I stopped posting. I don't want blood money. And Snapchat responded with, hi, can you please send us a DM so we can try to help? On which Jeff Wittek responded, his name is Daviodo Dobrik and he's traveling the world partying on your dime, while I have another surgery next month. And now 1 week later, Snapchat still hasn't responded. Oh yeah, and David is still on Snapchat partying, eating spoonsful of meat, and doing candy reviews.
Whoa. That's pretty sick.
This once unbeatable Goliath of a douche-tuber became every influencer's biggest fear. Snapchat's poster boy. Which I guess is still better than Jason Nash, a 51-year-old ex-member of David's vlog squad who's now begging for TikTok live donations from kids, teenagers, and adults on TikTok.
Go! Now trying to go for 50,000. We need 10,000 points for doubles, guys. Holy shit.
Can someone make Jason Nash a fucking DoorDash account? If I open my TikTok one more time to seeing him begging for roses on my Live For You page, I'm calling CPS.
Let's go.
He's gotta pay rent somehow.
Thing is, like, David's in this, like, moment in his life.
Yeah, where he can do anything.
Where he just parties.
I'll say things like, I'm losing my house. and he'll be like, oh, but just come play pool.
Although he also tried to start a side gig on Snapchat, but I think he wasn't able to figure out the app, since every story he posted he posted twice.
It's like their whole thing, like talk for $1, talk for $1.
Did he assume he was going to get paid twice by Snapchat? And even better, you can experience all this that Snapchat has to offer at 10 times the fun with only a $4 monthly subscription to Snapchat Plus. That's right, Snapchat has a subscription service, and it's the best $4 I've ever spent. Is what I've been telling myself for the past week because I bought it. And now I need to gaslight myself into feeling less financially irresponsible. See, normally I wanted to like review Snapchat Plus in this video, but after a week of using it, I just realized that there's nothing to review. Do I really have to talk about how for $4 a month you can set custom chat wallpapers, which you can already do for free on every messaging app that people actually use? But hey, at least now I can tag one person as my BFF. Glad they're paywalling friendship. And like, all of these features could disappear at any moment because in the terms and condition, it says they can do that. And that's Snapchat. Wait, I just got a snap from Daviodo Dobrik? This is real Daviodo Dobrik, the famous Snapchat star. Stop making jokes about me slobbering on meat on camera, or I will make you experience a new worst day in my life. Unless if you can get more subscribers and Instagram followers than me, then I'll keep soullessly gazing into the camera while trying to break the chocolate milk drinking world record in silence without bothering you. See you in court, maybe, if I don't already lose 10 million in this other case. Kisses from Daviodo Dobrik, I'm really cool and famous on Snapchat?
5.9.
Okay.
Pretty good.
We're getting faster. We're ready for the Olympics.
Gulp. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at thesoggiest.cereal to save me from Daviodo Dobrik, and join my Discord so I can talk to you all about Daviodo Dobrik suing me for making this joke in the first place. Links in the description. And watch some of my other videos to become part of my cereal bowl so we can become the largest cereal bowl on YouTube and I can absorb all of your fibers and nutrients.